Good afternoon, everybody. It is a great honor for me to be here to present my proposal. My research focuses on improving geovisualizations to motivate considerations of using climate data by agriculture producers. In the coming years, the world agriculture producers will face the challenging task of increasing food production to keep up with growing population and growing consumption, all while taking into consideration the impacts of climate change on production. Agriculture is directly and indirectly impacted by the changing climate. Agriculture stakeholders have a variety of perspectives on climate change. Some dismiss the danger. Some are entirely unaware of its significance. And some are highly concerned and motivated to take action. Climate change requires a geographic solution because it is a global problem that manifests itself in the form of local challenges. Climate science researchers developed the concept of climate visualization, which provides interactive research platforms that use computers to generate images that display the changing climate as well as related mitigation and adaptation possibilities. There is a need for data visualization tools to interpret climate results that can be used by different stakeholders. However, there are many barriers preventing producers from really engaging and changing their climate change adaptation behavior. Barriers exist at social and individual levels. Some scholars suggest an information deficit model because of a lack of basic knowledge about causes, impacts, solutions, and the science about climate change. Spence 2011 proposed the psychological distance of climate change to explain the reason why the public think climate change is an abstract issue. Some of the stakeholders are cognitive misers with limited climate information for decision making, characterized by relying on mental shortcuts. A growing body of the scientific communities attempts to provide agriculture producers with more climate information. Gaps between the communicators and audiences need to be filled through visualization learning dimensions, knowledge, application, and evaluation. Contemporary climate data use research pointed out agriculture producers' needs. They want unbiased, trustworthy, and non-political sources. They want deliberative formats that are personal and local relevance in a way they can comprehend. They want accurate agroclimate information. They want the data easy to access. However, climate visualization tools are difficult to develop because of the heterogeneity of climate data, the heterogeneity of the agricultural producers, and the multidisciplinary nature of the experts needed to partner in looking for either general or specific purpose of the visualization systems. Bridging the communication gap needs more effort on knowing producers' climate information needs, developing climate visualization, and communication expertise. Exploiting the chances arising from sophisticated visualization and communication approaches, and smoothly supporting and integrating the alternative visualization and communication techniques into the user's going research process. The primary goal of this dissertation research is to improve geovisualization to motivate consideration of using climate data, ultimately to reduce the communication gaps between climate scientists and agriculture producers that can result in uncertainty, pessimism over climate change, and limit motivation for adopting adaptation strategies. Supporting that are several research objectives. The first is to identify climate data needs by agriculture producers for informing farm decisions. Second is to improve accessibility to actionable information by designing and constructing a web-based geospatial climate decision support system. And the last one is to evaluate the performance of the decision support system in communicating climate variability information. This proposed research would sustainably contribute to a research objective that is founded on the need and best practices for improving communication between academic, geospatial climate visualization research groups and agriculture stakeholder groups. This project will provide a novel approach for interdisciplinary research efforts to investigate the understudied topic of social climate literacy communication and climate spatial visualization science. Significance and novelty. It is an interdisciplinary between natural and social on climate research. Filling the communication gap and utilize the visual learning dimensions built in communication theories, knowledge, data, exploration, and climate visualization methods, application, geospatial techniques, evaluation, climate communication effort. Three major things based on Trumbull 1999 visual learning dimensions. Three basic knowledge is GI science, World Wide Web, and climate. This figure shows the conceptual framework guiding my study and illustrates the goal of effectively communicating climate information. This study is to enhance agriculture producers' ability to think critically about and develop effective strategies and tactics regarding climate information. Their abilities allow them to draw on the theoretical frameworks and methods most central to the communication process through geospatial technologies. These technologies will be embedded in a web-based climate decision support system for agriculture communications professionals. As the elaboration likelihood model suggests, the majority of the producers who have lower levels of involvement in climate issues are likely to base their beliefs about climate change on their perception of scientists' views. The first objective is designed to understand and improve local climate datasets and visualization methods for how data are cartographically designed. It aims at producers' information requirements and display format preferences. In farm management, producers make short-term and operational decisions during the fieldwork based on current weather and meteorological forecasts, while tactical or strategic decisions such as crop selection, equipment investments, or land purchases may have a longer lead time and depend upon climatological information at some level. Producers can benefit from the climatological information to make better farm decisions, especially with the Great Plains, which are characterized by strong seasonal climate variations. Given the changes, what climate information is most needed by agriculture producers? By answering this question, objective would identify climate data sources, format, types, and accesses. Understanding that information will help us improve engagement with delivering information, including the kinds of maps and graphs that are the most effective to convey climate information that is local, visual, and connected to producers' operation management. The second objective will use the results from Objective 1 to conduct a web-based geospatial climate decision support application. The function of this application aims to utilize a variety of different cartographic techniques that have been tested from the research above to explore the degree of producers' engagement and motivation. The final the final objective is designed to evaluate the climate data visualization methods and geospatial climate support decision-making system. The study area is Kansas. 4 reasons to choose Kansas for the study region. First, Kansas is the granary of the United States. It plays a leading role in the country's agriculture and ranks 6th among states in agriculture exports. They accounted for $3.92 billion, or about 3% of the Kansas state GDP of $114 billion in 2006. Second, agriculture system in Kansas includes dry and irrigated land, and precipitation distribution can affect farm operation decision-making differently. Additionally, Sentry daily weather data are available to carry out research on how this climate data can be used and presented effectively to improve decision making. The value of being able to visualize the spatial change patterns throughout different time periods cannot be underestimated. Finally, the social network connections of Kansas State will help to obtain agriculture stakeholders' opinions and engagement with the research.